Hello everyone, welcome to the Tech Eddie Show. I'm your host Eddie Ray. We do tips, tricks, and tutorial videos for live streamers, gamers, and content creators. In today's episode, I'm going to show you how to import your Instagram feed into your WordPress website with a really easy plugin. Stay tuned. So here we are. I'm really excited about this plugin. I want to share it with you all. We're going to be using my Nintendo Report website, which is a gaming website. I've had it for a few years. And one thing to consider before importing your Instagram account into your website is, does the content match? And do you have a brand account or an account for Instagram that matches the content on your website? Make sure you do. Otherwise, it's kind of odd to import a personal Instagram feed into a business website and vice versa. So keep that thought in your head. If you don't have a separate Instagram account for your business or website, make one right now and make some content for it, okay? So here we go. Let's get started. We're in the dashboard here in WordPress. I'm going to click on Plugin and go to Add New. We're going to be searching for the plugin. This is a really top-rated plugin too I'm going to be showing you today. Now with WordPress plugins, there's usually many kinds for specific categories. There's many social plugins, so you'll probably find a few for Instagram, but this one seems to work the best for me, and I think it'll work probably the best for you too. Into the search box, type in Instagram feed, and let it do its thing here. We're going to be searching and finding it, hopefully. All right, and it's the top result here in the upper left. It is called Smash Balloon. That's actually the company's name. It's called Social Photo Feed, and formerly it was called Instagram Feed. It says display beautiful, clean, customizable, and responsive Instagram feeds from multiple Instagram accounts. This is free to use. You can do a paid version as well, and the paid versions usually allow you to do more customizing options with it, but for me, the free version is actually plenty. So you want to click Install, which will be right here, and let it install. Of course, I've already done so it just says active. Once it installs, make sure you activate it, and then head down into your WordPress sidebar kind of dashboard panel here, and look for Instagram feed. I'm going to click on it. All right, and here is the main area for this plugin. So when you want to connect your account, all you have to do is click this big blue button up at the top, and a pop-up comes up. It says, are you connecting a personal or business Instagram profile? And if you set up an Instagram account for your business, you probably have a business profile. If you're doing a personal one, it would be personal. You would click connect. This will take you through the automated steps, then through Facebook to authorize the plugin to be used and find the account. So I'll click continue. I'll let it load up. And it finds your account. So here we go, Instagram business profiles for this account. And there it is, Nintendo Chit Chat. I'm going to click the check mark and click connect. And it's that easy. Now you'll see down here the user account that is connected. You can also show photos by using hashtags or tagged. However, that's grayed out. That's actually for the pro version, the paid version of the plugin. That's okay because I don't really need that whatsoever for my purposes, and probably you don't either at this point. This little setting here is to preserve settings when plugins are removed. So if you click this and remove the plugin, when you reinstall it, your settings will still be here, the same as what they were earlier on. All right, and this one says check for new posts. So this is checkmarked here. When the page loads, it will look for new posts in your feed, and then of course display those as well. You can also set up how often it checks, for every hour, every days, every minutes. I keep it on 1 hour. You can also click it checking for new posts in the background and set a time for this as well, and also every 12 hours, hour, 30 minutes, or 24 hours for that. But I click on when page loads for that, and we'll click save. So that is pretty much the basic configuration of the plugin. It's very simple to do again. But again, you're limited options here with the free version, but for me it is fine, and I'm sure for you it will be. And I'll show you what it looks like in the page. We'll scroll down here, and this is the most important part. You gotta display the actual feed now within your WordPress website. To do so, it says display your feed, copy and paste the shortcode, so we'll be using a shortcode for this, into the page or post or widget where you want the feed to be displayed. So I'll highlight this here, right click and copy. Now a quick little note here, here is the Pro version. Allows you to display hashtags, filter posts, create shoppable feeds, lots of options here, including customizing options, how to actually displays your photos and stuff in the feed, with layout options here, carousels, things like that. It also plays video feeds too. All right, so we have the shortcode. Now I already have this set up in a post, but I would show you how to do it too. So if you want to do it on a post, go up to New and Post. Make a new post for this. And what's nice is you can use this shortcode anywhere you want and as many times as you want to as well. So every time you do a blog entry, you can add the shortcode to the blog or to a page, whatever you want to do. So let's do test Instagram. Going to right click and paste the shortcode into there. And that's the shortcode Instagram-feed. We'll scroll down here. You can always change your options too if you want to have sidebars or whatever for your website, but it all depends what your template is for WordPress. So we're going to click on Publish and publish this test page or this test post and show you what it looks like. I'm going to click on View Post and let's see what the Instagram feed actually looks like incorporated into our website now. And here we are. So there's our title, Test Instagram. It's really cool. It shows your avatar here, or profile picture for Instagram. It actually creates a link there as well, which you can click on that. And if you click on it, it takes you right to Instagram. So it's a direct link right to your Instagram account. People can follow you here and look at your page as well if they want to via Instagram itself. We'll click back out of this. It also has a little link here with your username for Instagram. It's also clickable too. And then here's your feed, all of your latest Instagram feed posts, whether they're photographs or videos. And here's mine, of course, for the gaming channel, Nintendo Chit Chat. Now down here at the bottom, you can click on Follow on Instagram, a little follow button, or click Load More. And if you have more in your feed, it will load more of your feed here on the same page on the website. There we go. So it looks really good. It integrates really easily and cleanly into your WordPress website. And again, anything they click on here, it will go right to the Instagram feed and website itself. And same thing with mobile. And here's the picture I clicked on, and boom, really simple, really easy to do. Okay, so this is just an example of an Instagram feed on a post. The same kind of thing you can do for a page if you'd like. Then you can also link that page then for Instagram within your menu system on your website. So I'm going to click on Edit here and actually delete this out of my website because I actually have a page or a post already set up for Instagram here. Remove the trash. There we go. I'm going to visit my site here and show you where it is. Again, I have it just set up in a particular post on my website. Click my little search bar up here. We'll find it for you really quick. Let's type in Instagram feed, and I'll show you what it looks like already existing on my website. It'll be pretty much the same thing. However, I do have a featured photograph, so it kind of looks better on the post itself. So there it is. Click on this. And boom. So here is my featured image I had set up on the actual post itself. And then below is the plugin, the shortcode. Again, the same layout as before. Your avatar, the links for that. Now this one actually has a sidebar here for my website template for WordPress. But really you can customize it however you want depending on what your setup is for your actual template. So this is just a really simple, easy, streamlined, and professional looking plugin so you can import your Instagram feed directly into your website on WordPress. Now again, you can copy and paste this shortcode in sidebar widgets, in pages and posts. If you're doing a blog post, you can put the shortcode below your post. That way your post shows with the text, and then your Instagram feed is below that. And you can do that for every post if you wanted to. It's really customizable to whatever you want to do. Click on Settings here one more time. So the free version offers you limited customization, but I think it's probably a good solution for you. This is all I really need it for, but if you need more customization, you can click on more to get more information here about Instagram Feed Pro and what it might do better for you as opposed to the free version here. We can customize a little bit, so we can click on this next step down here and customize your feed. So they do offer some options here for you. You can do the width of the feed here by percentages and the height as well. You can also do the background color if you want to choose a different background color for the feed. It's really up to you. Then you see here the layout type. You are pretty much stuck with grid for the free version. The pro version has carousel, masonry, highlight. Some different templates there to use if you have the pro version. You can also customize number of photos, so I have 20. That's pretty much a good setting for me. If you want to do less, you can, simply entering in 10 and saving that, or 30, whatever you want to do for that setting. And then also columns as well. You can do 1 up through 10 columns. And then also padding, that's the space between images. If you want more or less, you can adjust that. And you can also click here to disable the mobile layout of the feed, but I leave it unchecked because I have a lot of people who actually use my site on mobile devices, so I keep that unchecked. Photos can also be sorted, newest to oldest or random, and also image resolution can be auto-detected, thumbnail, medium or full size if you want to. So there's quite a bit of settings here still in the free version. You see here, upgrade to Pro for the hover style and carousel settings here. Show feed header, that is your little icon and link. Header size, you can do small, medium, or large. You can also add in bio text if you like. Type in whatever you want. My Instagram feed for Nintendo. You can also use a custom avatar by linking to it and changing the text color for the header. Everything else here is pretty much for the pro version. There is a load more button here, which you can uncheck. We showed you that earlier on, where you can click load if there's more content to load in the feed. You can change the button background color, button text color, and button text. Load more or type whatever you want, show more. It's kind of customized. It's kind of cool actually, you can customize that. And then here is the follow button. Leave that checked to make sure that follow button is there. Otherwise, if you uncheck that and save it, they can't directly follow your Instagram account. So I would leave that checked, but leave the option here if you want that unchecked. Button background color, text color, and also change the text for that too. There's miscellaneous custom CSS. You can also add in these boxes here for customizations, JavaScript, and last but not least, if you're using an Ajax-powered theme, you can click this. Image resizing, you can disable or favor local images. And then a bunch of other kind of important settings here with caching and loading. I pretty much never touch these settings here because it's been working fine for me so far. And that wraps up pretty much all the options here available to you in the free version of Instagram Feed. And there's a pro version here if you're interested. Do check that out if you want to. So let me know what you think of Instagram Feed being incorporated directly and easily into your WordPress website. Again, there's many plugins that do some of the same and similar things, but this is one of the most downloaded plugins with the highest rating. So the developers here do a really good job of keeping it updated for you and giving you a really good, free, and useful plugin too. Again, if you want to add more options, you can get the pro version for yourself, but for me, this does plenty and makes it look really good on the website. And that wraps up this episode of the Tech Eddie Show. Hopefully you'll learn how to easily incorporate your Instagram feed into your WordPress website. Let me know in the comments below. I'm Eddie Ray for the Tech Eddie Show. Have a great day.